Alright everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent back here with Slay the Spire in 2020, running Ascension 11 with the Ironclad, trying to learn this class and get all the way up to 20 and then relearn the entire game again, I believe, as things get nuts the higher we go in Ascension. But let's just walk before we can... wait, run, crawl before we can... Anyway. We are in Act 2, and it's time to choose our path here. So, we only have 3 to choose from. We have 195 gold, so, you know, a store isn't ridiculous, but at the same time, maybe let's get some more money with the golden idol and then find a merchant when we have a little bit more cash. Ooh, but there's only merchants early. I really don't want to take this one. This would give me 2 nodes before I get to the merchant. These are the only 2 down here, and then that's it. Now, let's also look at the other factors here. How many elites do we have? We have 1, 2... Each path has 1 there. And then we can stack up another here. We could get the uber elite there. But it looks like the most elites we can get is 2. And how many campfires we got here? 1, 2, 3. This left panel has a bunch of campfires. So we could go... we would lose out on the uber elite if we wanted to try to fight the heart, which I do want to get practice with that. But, I'm more worried about just climbing an Ascension right now. And so, I've already beat the heart with Ironclad, but just not at this Ascension level. If I went here and I got this, then I could go bounce, bounce, fire, elite, fire, chest, fire, get us another elite, and then get another fire before we fight the bronze automaton. I believe this is for our Act 2 battle. And thank God for the bronze automaton, by the way, because at least in my experience, he is decidedly easier than the champ, which is kind of like my nemesis for Act 2, probably a lot of people's nemesis. So I did say I didn't want to take this shop early on, but because of the amount of fires that I'm going to get to heal if it's going badly or upgrade cards, and then we get the same number of elites, I'm going to start here. Oh. Well, these guys are going to try to take all my money. So let's make that not happen. Unfortunately, they are starting out feisty with double attack. So let's think about this. I've got my 4 energy, so that's helpful. I have a lot of defense. If I play this, does this pump this up so it says game 7 block because of my dex for each card exhausted? Or does it add the block and then add the +2 from the dexterity afterward? I think that's a good interaction that I need to figure out. I don't want to lose the inflame, so I mean, I could play Second Wind and torch all of these 3 cards, get 15 block, which would potentially go up to 21 if I play this, and then strike 1. Or, and then I would take 1 damage. Or I could take 6 and keep the inflame. I need to keep the inflame, so I'm gonna do this. Play this. Okay, so this does pump up and scale properly. So this should theoretically give me 14 block. It does. Great. So that makes that card even better with dexterity, and that's fantastic. They will both get hit from my scales. And let's just kill the weak one first. Taking my money. taking my money. Alright, so we can actually almost... Oh, that's such a shame. That's so close. We're going to have to use 2 cards on this guy, which stinks. We could take the damage and then let him die to our thorns, but that's ridiculous. I'm just going to strike and defend. Oh, that's right. How many times am I going to forget about Gremlin Horn? It's so good. Alright, so now I can actually defend, and take no damage. And I think I want to do that. Although, this guy might run away before I can kill him. If I don't hit him. I've already taken 6, which is my heal. I do have 4 fires this path. We're playing 1 defend. So let's just do that now before I make my other decision. Is it worth it to block 4 damage here? So we can put on 8. What are we going to draw into? It would be really good to get this off. And I think based on that, I am going to hit him to make sure that I can try to kill him. Alright. Well, that worked really badly. I figured it's... God, I thought these guys tried to run away. Maybe it's only after you do a certain amount of damage, but Jesus, this guy is just swung every round. Aren't you supposed to try to escape? Sweet mercy. This is a terrible pickup because we can't quite kill him. We have 30 damage, which is good. But we're just going to get hit. Oh well, there's no reason to save this at this point because we're not going to retrawl it. He's dying next turn. Yet now he's going to run away. What a jerk. Boy, we took a massive amount of damage right there. Alright, so let's think about this. For me, I believe that I want to do this to pump up my Perfected Strike and get a little bit more card draw. But really, I'm primarily on the lookout for some big money defense cards. Alright, so let's see what we can get. This is actually pretty good. I might actually buy this so I can get a second Perfected Strike, because I think that extra damage might carry us really far. If I did that, I would have 71 gold left, which I could buy this and then combo this with Second Wind. Maybe, but the only thing that stinks about this is it's really much better when it's powered up. I could buy Metallicize though, which I might want to do. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is buy this and get a copy of a upgraded Perfected Strike and then buy Metallicize and leave. Okay, now we don't want to get to the next shop with no money, so we will take this. This is actually awesome. So I can just get by these guys. I could try to fight for the red mask, but this is a tough fight. I'm already down HP, and if I look at this, I'm going to be trying to fight 2 elites, and so I don't have any problem at all here of losing 4 gold and not having to fight. Yeah, I'm a sucker. You got me. Okay. Now, let's get into the Shelled Parasite. So, 14 coming in, Man, we can have a money hand right here. I have 2 attacks, so this is fantastic. I actually don't even need to see red. I can save that because of my extra energy. So let's rage. Oh, we might though. Let's Perfected Strike and see if we want to. Yeah, we will. I think if I... Yeah. Anyway, what I'm thinking of is... Does this... If I get him down out of his plated armor buff, if I hit him with this and he has no armor, does that tick this down by 2? Because I'm trying to think about the best sequencing. Anyway, this will tick it down by 1. Bam. We'll see red. Metallicize. And then we'll see. It does take it down 2. Fantastic. Now, I might actually just... there's a strong argument to be made for... well... No, never mind. I was going to drink this, but I can save it. Because I am going to just... I'm only going to take 2 from this guy, and he's going to get hit, actually. Let me see if my... Okay, so my Thorns damage didn't actually tick that down. But it doesn't matter. This guy is just going to die. Like this. And then that. Okay, that was a mistake. Only in the fact that I should have played Pommel Strike to see if I could have gotten feed and tried to work out getting feed to proc right there. So I gotta remember about feed. I'm actually going to take this because I need block cards really badly. Also, this combos with Second Wind. So let's take it. Alright, let's get this. Ooh, we got a chest. That is so nice. I'm early, so I'm going to take the Frozen Egg because it's very, very nice to have upgraded cards. If this was a crap treasure, I'd just take the key. But I'm going to take that. And we're going fire. Now I could heal. We get the T set, which benefits us at fires as well. I could heal here up to 78. I would heal full. But I'm not. I'm going to upgrade a card. What card do I want to upgrade here? What card would give me the most bang for my buck? I really think right now what I want to be doing is trying to get this to give me some extra hit points, just so I can have a bigger cushion. Now, upgrading this, of course, makes it do more damage and gives you more hit points when you get it. But I think it might be smarter to upgrade a Pommel Strike so I can draw 2. And just get a little bit more card draw online so I can increase my options. Alright, so we're going to take the Elite. And it's the Book of Stabbing. Okay. So the Book of Stabbing is a notorious jerk. But... and here's me with a hand with all attacks. However, this is why we upgrade this card, so we can try to draw 2. We're going to play it right away. We've got the T-set with the extra energy, and we only draw a basic defend, which blows, but hey, combined with the Heart of Iron, this is going to save us. I'm actually going to Second Wind anyway, just to get rid of this card. Alright. So, let's do that right now, just so I don't forget. I'm going to drink this so I don't forget. So now we've got 11 armor, and he's going to get hit by my Bronze Scales twice. Bop him with that. And then this, and then that. Okay. Alright. So... gosh. Just not drawing defense cards. I need more in my deck, pretty much. This card... I don't know. I think I hate this card. It's just too clunky. I could use it here, of course, and it will help me. In this case, it's actually nice because it does help me maximize my 4 energy. Otherwise, I would just have 3 energy worth of cards to play. And I'll do that on Twin Strike to pump up my perfected strikes. Alright, so let's rage. Let's dual wield this. And then 1, 2. I'm gonna play this because I have 3 rounds of cards to go through, and I don't think he's gonna make it. And this way I get block right away, which I need desperately. And I lower his hit points so I can kill him faster. I mean, he just wants to do 24 damage here. Man, I didn't draw my power through. Yeah, this is me getting to a point where, you know, on Ascension, that just enemies are just like, you picked a lot of offensive cards, you can do a lot of damage, that's fantastic. However, we have so many hit points that we don't care. Now, I've got 48, 54, and he's got 64. I'm gonna get him, I mean, I get him very, very close to dead here, just not quite. So I have to half measure and just try to mitigate some of this huge chunk that we're taking, but luckily we do have all the fires. Wow. Well, that's pretty funny. The Red Skull, it's like, you know, I mean, we're almost there. We're almost in Red Skull territory. This is great. I wanted a card like this. Okay, so what's cool about this is, number 1, it gives me 9 block. Number 2, it lets me exhaust my terrible defense, which I don't want, or the wounds that I get from power through, or dual wield. You know, cards like that. So, also you can just play True Grit as the last card in your turn. I'm gonna take it. I need a big block badly. Okay, now I do. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade here, get the chest, and then I think I have to heal. I'm not gonna just try to use the Red Skull for fun. That's gonna be just a bonus if I get hurt, not a, you know, strategy. All right, so we did just talk about how bad we are at defense. So I think it's worth my while here to upgrade one of my defense-oriented cards right now. And it's going to be either this or this. Does this go up to 7? Yeah. That's good. That will help me. Alright, let's go here to this chest. Unceasing Top is amazing. I don't know how often I'll get to use it with Ironclad, though, given that I only have 4 energy, and I have no cards that cost 0. But I do have the T-set, and I do have Seeing Red, and getting it to proc once is better than this right now, considering that I think my run might be in peril, so I need some bonus. I have to rest. I can't even think about that. And here we go. See, I mean, this is a... Look at this. 25 damage coming in here. Yeah. But the Unceasing Top is going to proc right away. So let's just try and get the Mystic down so that the healing and debuffing is mitigated. So we're going to play all of our blocks. Draw a card. Oof, this is so clutch right here. It's over blocking, but not by much. I'd rather overblock and get wounds as opposed to take 10 damage right here. So that was an awesome Unceasing Top. That was like getting all the value for it right there. I can actually... Oh, I'm too strong. I was hoping to feed... Anyway, I'm not going to look a gift horse in its grill. I'm going to... Actually... One line of play. I could True Grit and then exhaust this strike, and then maybe that would tone down my Perfected Strike enough to then Perfected Strike feed on this guy. But the problem is I've got this guy. I don't really want to do that. So I think I need to... I want to set this up, is what I'm saying. No, I'm going to try this. Yes, it worked. Okay, so I'm doing this just because it's going to heal me. When you gain max P, it gives me 3. Oof. And then I forgot the Gremlin Horn is just going to give me an extra card. I think what I'm going to do here then, man, this is really cool. This, I forgot about the extra energy from this, so that makes this even more valuable. So what I'm going to do is Inflame. Oh, sorry for the loud noise. I needed to do this first, then Inflame. Then I would have drawn a card from the Seizing Top and had an energy and maybe gotten a block. That is just a terrible misclick. Okay. Let's try to get better at the game, shall we? Alright. 21 damage coming in. I can do this. Man. It's kind of cool that this isn't affected by being frail. Alright, I have to do it this way then. Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike. Great. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for. Was just another card to burn for this. And then Twin Strike. And then Second Wind. We actually almost end up blocking it all. Pretty close. Okay, and then... goodbye. Alright, Blood for Blood. Or Hemokinesis. I don't really need extra damage like this right now. This could be good, but I actually don't want either of these cards at the moment. Okay. So, let's take a look at the situation we find ourselves in at the moment. We are fighting cultists, and they are all buffing up this turn. That's kind of unfortunate, because we didn't draw any powers, but I can dual wield and maybe clone Pommel Strike, so I can try to pick up something like Inflame, Metallicize, and make this turn go a little bit longer and do something while they're all just sitting here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get another one of these. And then we're going to just pick the cultist with the lowest hit points. And it was a tie, and we're just going to crunch this in here. And that is a shame that we don't have enough energy to play this right now. And so, attack, attack, attack. There's a merit. No, I don't want to exhaust. I don't want to play this. I'm just going to, do I have any, I don't have any cards that are 0 that I would want to draw right now. It does do more damage, but I'm just going to actually strike this guy and pass the turn. So, they're all buffing up, and now they're all going to do 6 damage to us. Luckily, we can power through and block everything. Now, the nice thing, too, is that they're still not hitting super hard. They will all get hit by my thorns. I can cleave them, Okay, but I'm going to actually... I think the other sweet thing about this turn is because of seeing red, I think I'm going to get to activate the Unceasing Top, and there might be a chance that we even kill something and proc the Gremlin Horn to just get all kinds of cards and energy flowing. We do have to play this now to be able to get the Unceasing Top. Oh no, it's not going to work though. We're not going to get the Unceasing Top because of the wounds from Power Through, unfortunately. So now I need to rethink the turn then. I'm probably going to save this and just play these 4 cards. So let's cleave and then hit this guy. The good thing is we've got enough block. So we can kill one next turn. Alright, so now we got 30 damage coming in, which is terrifying. However, we did draw our Perfected Strike Plus, which is doing insane damage. So we can just kill this guy outright. True Grit Plus will get us just about there on block. And we can Twin Strike this guy to kill him. And then we're going to be proccing Gremlin Horn all day, and maybe even get the Unceasing Top to do its thing. So first things first, let's just kill this guy. Get the Gremlin Horn, see what we got. Okay, I'll probably actually exhaust this with True Grit. Then let's kill this guy, see what we get. Okay, that kind of stinks. These are bad. These are such bad cards. I wish I could remove them. Well, good thing is I can remove one of them. And so we won't get the Unceasing Top. But I can block all the damage and hit this guy and probably kill him next turn. Oh, I'd love to get this going, but we can't get him close enough. We're just going to ace him with this, unfortunately. This would do 10. He'd be at 24, and we'd do 10 more. That's too bad, but whatever. Okay, we got a Swift Potion. Now we have some options of cards. I do not need a third one of these. At this point, what I need are defense cards. So I can't bloat my deck at all with this stuff. It's not going to work. So what I need to do is skip. I gotta skip. All right. Now, which path to take? I have 71 health, so I'm going to take this Elite and just try to pump us up for Act 3. I think that's the right way to do this. So let's go over here. Alright, and we're fighting the Snake Plant. This guy can be such a nightmare because of this ability, Malleable, where he gets more and more block as you hit him. But luckily for me, you know, I think he's more of a problem if you're the Silent or something and you're doing all kinds of small, like little attacks, chintzy attacks. I've got big, huge Perfected Strikes that will make a mockery of his Malleable. So, is there a chance that I get the Unceasing Top to go? Not right now. So let's first play this to see what... This is great. I wanted to draw into something like that. And then let's just cleave him and hit him. And then we did 20 damage. Now, unfortunately, we're in this spot where we've got 24 damage coming in from this guy because we are... And we're also frail and weakened. So this is unfortunate to the extreme. He is going to get hit 3 times from our thorns. But I'm going to actually drink my Swift Potion and see if I can get some kind of defense. I got all of my good defense. So Rage is not affected by being frail, and that's fantastic. And then we get 15 from this. It's a shame to draw this here without a chance to use it later, but let's just worry about that later. I'm going to Metallicize as well. And then the question is, you know, how many attacks do I want to play from Rage to get the bonus? I can't play Bash because I need to play Power Through. I think I Power Through, Strike, and then Feed. I could power through and then defend, but just playing this for 3 is terrible, considering I get 3 block just from playing an attack. And I can't plan on using this fight, unfortunately. So we're going to power through, and we're going to just strike and feed. And we nearly... No, we will block it all with the Metallicize. That's perfect. So we block it all, and then he's going to take some damage from our Thorns. Good thing to remember, the armor does clear at the end of his turn, so he does actually take the damage when he attacks. And then we can almost kill this guy outright with this. Normally it would work, but, you know. I don't kill him. That is so shameful. I wonder if there was a better way. I forgot that Twin Strike procced it twice, the Malleable. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done a strike and then the Twin Strike. It's going to cost me massively. However, I think he's only going to get to hit me once. I think what happens is his armor will disappear, and he'll have 1 hit point, and then he'll do 1 of his attacks, and he will die from my Thorns. And I have Metallicize, so I will only take 5 damage. Let's see if that's accurate. Let's see if we only go to 66. Yes, okay. Worked out exactly as I wanted, and then I get the health back from Burning Blood. Is there a card that we want? To be perfectly honest, Iron Wave might be a thing. Works really well with Rage. Inflame, obviously. Pretty much only works well with Rage. I'm not sad to have it, though. It's a versatile card. Alright, let's take this Elite. Okay, so we got the Gremlin combo here. Out of the goodness of the game's heart, though, we did draw Immolate first turn with Power Through. So we can actually just block everything, hit them with Immolate, and then, you know, I can Pommel Strike this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I'm forgetting about my Horn. So if I Immolate, I'm going to get 2 energy and 2 cards. So let's do that first. See what we get. We got really crummy cards, but the energy is the key. So we can... let's first Pommel Strike then. I could dual wield Perfected Strike. But then I can't play it and Power Through. I think what I'm going to do is... I mean, I'm definitely all day going to do this, and then I just do this. There's really no other way of making that happen to not take damage. And now... again, 39, 49, 59. We just get into a spot where we just can't get this off. That's okay, though. There's no way on God's Earth I'm going to stay alive for 3 more turns to try to draw this again. I mean, in terms of, like, staying afloat, I need to just play this and kill this guy next turn. And these minions don't count if you feed on them. I don't believe. Oh, no, it's in the... Yeah, non-minion enemy, so, you know. Alright. Okay, so we got an Elite down, and we healed. So that's huge. We got the Toy Ornithopter, which is fun. It's really nice to be able to heal, you know, just randomly. It's not a super strong relic. 12 block potion is really good. And then... I'd like this better than the one that I have, but there's no way I'm going to take a second one. And then this isn't really that useful for us, so we're going to skip again. Okay, so we're going to get the extra energy going into the Automaton, and we get to upgrade a card. Now, what do I want to upgrade? Probably Metallicizer and Flame. I think because I'm so bad at blocking, I want to upgrade this to get some extra block. There's going to be a turn here where if he gets to do his huge attack, this will help me. But I'm going to really need something like Power Through. I'm actually probably going to True Grit this away on the very first turn. Oh, and we will get to do the Unceasing Top, at least. Okay, so let's just do all of our damage. And then Unceasing Top. That's the worst! There's no worse card that I could have drawn than that. I have to waste my 2 energy from the T-set because of this crap. That's a shame. C'est la vie. Alright, well. Okay, so we can Second Wind and get rid of nothing. Another really, really bad draw. 2 bad draws in a row. Immolate, obviously, would be insane at some point. We can play this. I think I'm going to Block Potion right here, because this will give me nothing. I can't even Gremlin. I can't even activate this or this turn. But at the same time, I will heal, which is cool. All right, let's just focus all of our energy on killing one of these guys, so that next turn, so we heal up with the Ornithopter, and we are, you know, in good shape. Next turn we can kill this guy. They are taking my Immolate, of course, brutally, but if we can just... Didn't quite draw what we needed there. Actually, that might work out well, though. Let's see, if I bash and Pommel Strike, if I Inflame and then bash and then Pommel Strike, we're going to do 10, 11 plus 6, so that'll actually kill this guy and proc this. So I think that's what we're going to do here, and then we'll have the energy to block if we need it. Alright. So what we can do is Seeing Red and Perfected Strike. No, I think it's probably better to Seeing Red and then Metallicize Defend. No, I'm going to save Seeing Red for a turn where I can try to get it procced with the Unceasing Top, and that is not this turn. So let's just Metallicize and get this going. We will take 4 damage, but so what? Okay, so here comes a big damage turn, and we don't, unfortunately, have any kind of defense for this. So I need to figure out... I can defend 10. I need to try to draw something with this. What can I draw? Rage would actually be helpful. It's about the only ones that's helpful. I mean, this is... So, let's see... Maybe I can... Actually, I can just kill this guy with Pommel Strike, Perfected Strike. That goes to 53, and then 63, so that kills him, which would proc this. And then we can use the extra energy, maybe, but let's do this and see if we get Rage. We did not, so that's a damn shame. We would be playing that anyway. Alright, so now we do get Rage, but it's useless. That's... yeah, it happens like that sometimes, huh? Alright, so we will just probably play a basic defense here to mitigate the damage. Yep, not much else to do. Okay. Alright, so now he's going to buff himself. We get a good thwack at him. at the very least. Alright, so here's his big, huge damage turn. Now, luckily, we drew Rage right here, so that we can actually get the Unceasing Top to go, and maybe draw Power Through, or something like that. I'm gonna... God. If I could destroy this card, I would. Let's Rage and Pommel Strike and see what we get. Yeah. Yeah, those are the cards I was looking for. So yeah, the Unceasing Top thing, I forgot I was going to draw cards. It doesn't matter anyway, it's better to just draw cards, 2 cards instead of 1. I mean, to save damage, I'm going to duplicate this. That's how shameful. However, I do have the Rage going on, so I do get an okay amount of block, but ouch. I need to put the hurt on this guy. Now I did get the Red Skull turned on by that, so I'm doing a ton of damage. So I can bash, Seeing Red, Perfected Strike, and then Strike to do a very healthy amount of damage here. There was no reason to bash. I forgot about his artifacts. But anyway, it's still damage. I mean, I could do this and then this and see what the Unceasing Top gives me, but that doesn't seem wise. Let's just take as much damage as we can right there. Put it into him, and then now he kills us if we can't block. But we drew this. Okay. Alright, let's first see what card we get. Wow. Okay, so this is cool because what we can do is actually play this and then play this to get rid of these wounds and get a bunch of block online. So now we fully block and can do this. Alright, so this is a turn where we have to do a bunch of damage. And so we need to Pommel Strike to see what we get. Now luckily, this is where Second Wind and the Unceasing Top come in extreme. Like, they come in really clutch. I'm gonna have to play this and this. And then this. Do I want to get rid of my Rage? No, I think this could save me one turn, so I'm gonna play it. Now, but the thing is, Unceasing Top's gonna proc if I do it that way, and the problem is I won't have any energy to spend on it. And I have no cards that cost 0 at this point, so I don't want to draw something I really, really need right now. However, there might be an argument for playing this anyway, so that I don't draw these again. But I won't be drawing them again for quite some time, and he's going to do his attack next turn. I'm going to let it ride. Okay. Man, we are so behind here. I mean, I have to... This is pumped up considerably. 40 damage kills us, though. Oh, I think we're almost dead. I have to dual wield and do this twice, and then the Metallicize will save us. But other than that, we're going to die very quickly. So let me just do this first and get this out of the way so that I don't outright die, and then we just have to pray that we draw a perfected strike or we lose. How many do I have left? I have 2 left. Oof. We have to draw it or it's over. Okay. That was a very, very shaky takedown of this dude. And it's a testament to how little defense I have in my deck and how badly I need it. So these are good cards, but none of these are giving me defense. This is the one I have to take to just try to get that extra card so that I can get the defense card that I need in the right situation. It's reverse synergy with the Unceasing Top in a way to have that extra card, but I think I need to limit the variance a little bit with this. This is a fun card, but I only have 1 card to give strength, so I'm going to take that. All right, let's see if we can get something. Double the effectiveness of potions. No longer see enemy intents. I hate this card. Or this relic, I'm sorry. I'm actually going to take the Astrolabe and transform 3 basic defense cards. Because they do nothing for me. And I need something better. So, let's pick at least 2 of them. I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to transform dual wield as well. Alright, what did we get? So we got Offering, which can be interesting. Corruption. Man. And Clash Plus. Those are not the cards I was really looking for. I mean, this is okay. But I'm so low HP that I'm not super excited about that. This is like, how many skills do I have, right? And how many of them cost more than 1? I need some kind of exhaust synergy for this to be good. This is a lot of damage, but hard to play, especially when I have cards like Power Through. And I have Ascender's Bane. Well, unfortunate. That's just unlucky. I mean, I went, and we're getting Time Boss. Okay. Alright, you know. Time Man. Slug Time Man. Time Lord. Alright. Well, we have a new priority, and it's called Stay Alive. So we do have a lot of money, and we get money from hallway fights, but I think I want as many fires as I can. And it's looking like it might just be 3. Any extra ones up here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. And where's the shops? Any merchants on this floor? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'll take this path then. It's got 3 fires, and I could dodge elites if I need to, and there's 2 shops, which I can spend my money at. Okay. So we are looking at 1, 2, 3 enemies doing 22 damage to our face. All these cards that hurt me. I mean, I could Second Wind, you know, and get rid of this, and this, and this, and then Clash, and then I would get the Unceasing Top to go. I think what I'm going to do instead is Brutality, and then Second Wind, and hit this guy, uncease into this. And then, wow, okay. Well, that worked out surprisingly well. So now what I can do is I can feed to get the max HP, heal myself a little bit. And we're blocking full, so might as well just strike on this dude. And defend. And unceasing top. Too bad. Okay. Alright, so actually Immolate just wins the fight right here. So, perfect. Alright, so we actually went up to 74. What's up, No Trick? Yes, sir. I'm going to do Dungeon Crawl in 10 minutes. Just doing a little Slay the Spire until then. I got a nice Spriggan Enchanter I'm trying to get through the dungeon. Okay. So, I believe that I have to take this card to get block. It's an excellent card, it's upgraded, and we need block. Yeah, you know, I enjoy both, No Trick. Just, you know, they're both roguelikes, they're different, but they're challenging and fun. So, I just kind of bounce around. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to take... I do get extra money. I'll take the hallway fight. I get extra money, and maybe I can feed on this guy. I really need to get this happening more often. Okay. Unfortunately, bad starting hand, but not much we can do here. I am going to try to save this. No, I can't save it. I'm not going to be able to get through my deck fast enough, so I need to just use it. Okay, so... If I play Rage, Inflame, Defend, then I can Clash. Perfected Strike? Yeah. Gonna get smacked again by this guy, but not too bad. Man, this dude is just quite comfortable attacking every turn. Okay. So we get a Flex Potion. Oh, cool, I'm glad. Yeah, that's exactly... So you're all caught up then, No Trick, that you saw that. Yeah, I figured I would want to try to learn a stabber, and so that was my attempt at doing that, and luckily I was able to get some legs and kind of turn the corner where I've got some spells, and I feel a little bit better. It's really, really scary right at the beginning, but I'm feeling better. This is pretty nice. Take it. Okay. So... where is the shop from here? It's actually pretty far away. So I'm going to try to fight the looks like the Hexaghost, and that's fine. So we'll Brutality, strike again. Okay. Do this, and I don't think we're going to... Well, we might actually live long enough, so let's just do that, and let's be optimistic and think that we'll see that again. Alright, here comes the big damage. Luckily, however, we drew Power Through and Corruption Plus, so it's going to get some... I can play this and then just dump both of these right now and get a bunch of block. And then he wants to do 36, so I could play this and hurt him really badly. Or I could just do this and go up to block even more. I think I'll just block. Hit him. This is his big damage turn. Yeah, exactly, No Trick. There's been I never take the one that says you can't heal. I took it one time and got burned. And then the normality, the one where you get 2 curses and all the money, only if, like, there's a shop within 2 squares, or maybe more than one shop, and I can just remove those curses right away and then just spend all the money. But pretty much always, yeah, I just try to get this boss relic. All right. So, yep. Okay. Let me, whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 10. Whenever you exhaust, gain 4 block. So let's feel no pain. Fire breathing. Seeing red. Rage. Hit you here. Hit you here. The unceasing top will draw us a card. We can exhaust that to draw another card. And then there you go. I'm actually going to play this. Fantastic. Look at this. Right. Exactly. Like, I didn't have the right deck, No Trick, for that at all. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, if you had a bunch of impervious and, you were totally cool blocking all day long, but I took it one time and it just gave me a slow death, basically. I think I need to metallicize and just set up for a nice long fight against this dude. I'm going to save my True Grit. I don't need it at all right here, and I don't really want to exhaust it. So he's putting these burned into my deck, but we've got the Fire Breathing Plus, so it's like every time we draw him, we just rip this dude apart. I can second wind to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of my Inflame as well, because with my second wind, because I get a bonus for exhausting cards from Feel No Pain, and then I can play both Perfected Strikes. Yeah, No Trick, like if you have Calipers or some of those, what is it, Rampart, or there's a card for the Ironclad that lets you keep your block. Alright, so this guy we're going to toast this guy next turn. Can I draw in to feed? I mean, it would be so good if I could feed on this guy, so let's just Pommel Strike. And then he has 6 hit points, so I don't think we can play. We can True Grit. No, we can't draw a card. Let's just kill the guy. Alright, he's dead. Cool, we get the ice cream. Barricade, that's what it is. You're right, No Trick, you got it. Sweet, we got the ice cream. So, every once in a while, I do have some extra energy. So that's always a fun card to get. I think I don't have any Shrug It Off, and it's so good that I'm going to take it. It works pretty well if I can Corrupt and then do this and, Unceasing Top, or I have some extra energy that I need, so I'll take it. I always like that card. Okay, so we are about halfway, well, maybe 25% of the way up to the boss, and I'm going to stop here so I can switch over to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, everybody. So thank you so much for watching this Let's Play of, it's really a Let's Learn of Ironclad on Ascension 11, trying to climb all the way to the top. Haven't played the game in a while, so I've got a lot to get my head around to remember all the interactions, and things have been changed since I've played. Some of the cards have been modified, and there's new relics and things, so I'm just trying to soak it all in. So I will pick up next time with this. Thank you for watching, and give me a second to switch over to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Yeah, Barricade, Entrenched, and Body Slam is so fun. It's just hilarious to be sitting there, like a tank behind your wall and just paying 0 for body slam and having it do, you know, like 30 damage to somebody. Okay. Let me switch